ECMC Takeover, Big Dirty here for this special engagement. Kick Cancer for Kids is right around the corner. Talking about day 2 of it, Saturday, June 17th, Lakeside Tavern, Richmond, Virginia. And I am on the phone with one of the people that are going to be playing. I'm on the phone with Sawyer from Bottomless Grail. What's going on, man?
It's going good, man. You know, just kicking, hanging, writing some new tunes.
Writing some new tunes. Awesome. Okay, so I've got a little backstory on you guys. Brian of Spiral Fracture was filling me in. I kind of thought that you were a newer band. From what you're telling me, it's kind of like a revamped of the old. Kind of tell me the story of how Bottomless Grail has come to be to where it is today.
Well, I'll tell you this. Bottomless Grail came out of 3 teenage kids with nothing better to do than sit in a hot, sweaty bedroom and make music at the end of the summer a few years ago. We had fell off from that for a little while, and then we came back and we started playing again, the 4 of us, and we were flying under the name Black Acid Ritual. We were doing pretty well with that. Played a few Canal Club shows, even played out at the beach, and just something happened, ended up falling off with that, but now we're back together, and we're, back to make it real and make it happen, make great tunes. Right
on. Now, is it the same lineup as before, or is there some new members mixed in, or?
Right now, it's about the same lineup. Yeah, we got Nick Malone, who's a powerhouse on the vocals, and Barrett Young, who is one of the youngest and most talented drummers I think I've seen in the area. And then we got Robbie Stokes, and Robbie and Barrett are actually also in the band Idiot Proof. If you ever heard of them around here? Okay,
I've heard that name slung around a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. So, talk about the sound here a little bit. I haven't actually got to hear you guys. I'm excited to get to see you guys live. What would you describe the sound to be?
I love telling people this. I describe the sound as being called like resin, because we're kind of dark and sludgy, and it's got a bit of a southern edge to it, and you can definitely hear all of our influences, but we distort it a little bit, and when we hit you hard. So I just tell people it's resin.
Okay, so a southern influence. I'm trying to think sludgy. I'm kind of thinking like 1990s NOLA.
Oh yes, we worship that album, NOLA and Deliverance. We love those guys.
Right on. Well, that just made me 10 times more excited to hear what you guys got going on. That's for sure. As far as like songwriting goes, is it a group effort, or is it more just one person, or how does that work out?
Usually, what will happen is we'll go away for about a week and come together, and we really are just what happens when you put 4 very talented guys in the same room together. Because we'll come back together and I'll have a riff and I'll show it to them, and Barrett will start doing his thing. He and I can play off of each other very well, and then Robbie will join in, and Nick will come up with something that he's had floating around his head for a little while, and I can't really explain it. It makes magic,
Nice. Some good chemistry then altogether, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. We're just a bunch of good guys making music for us. And, I mean, if people dig it, then right on. But we're not doing this to impress anybody. We're just making music because we love it.
Well, that's the reason that you should be making music right there. Absolutely. So I'm totally on board with that. Talking about influences, of course, you mentioned like the sludgy and everything like that. What would you say are some of your biggest influences?
My biggest influences would definitely be, Pepper Keenan, Phil Anselmo from all those bands. Also, a little bit of classic country music like Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash, definitely. And I listen to a lot of classic rock. So a lot of those guys like Tom Petty and Journey and Foreigner really kind of helped me learn like how to be a really good songwriter. To really kind of put it together into tunes that people can groove on and just will love. Right on. So based on that, I think I'm going to hear a little bit of catchiness whenever I get to hear this live. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. Hell yeah. Very cool. We're stoked to be playing. We're from the Lakeside area, so to be playing at the Tavern is just a really big honor for us, because we've been trying to get around and play as much as we can in places. Right on. Have you actually played at the Tavern before? No, this would be our first time. Cool. This is going to be my first time even being there. So I'm pretty excited. Brian from Spiral Fracture has told me all about it.
sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool deal. So
very much so, and I'm excited to be playing with great guys from the area like Gritter and Spiral Fracture. I've seen them both live. They're going to kill it at that show. They're going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait.
Absolutely. How many songs would you say you guys have ready to go at this point?
We got about 7 or 8. We got a couple new ones that we're kicking around, but we've still got some that we carried over from the Black Acid Ritual days that we know were really good, crowd pleasers. And we got one song, and I swear, I say it to them all the time, it is going to break the stage wherever we play.
Are we talking like a big monster breakdown, or? Oh
man, it's just a huge stomping monster riff.
Right.
You know it when you hear it.
Oh yeah. I'm almost certain of it. Let's talk about shows. Of course, you're going to be part of Kick Cancer for Kids. You say you're playing around and everything like that. Do you have any other shows planned beyond that, or what's the game plan there?
We played at Shaka's at a Battle of the Band with a whole roster of great guys like Stereo Bloom.
Right on.
And just a lot of great guys, and that was a real fun experience. We love whenever we can go out and play and just be with the community, and see a lot of guys that are just really up and coming. Because I see a lot of great talent out of these guys,
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of local scene, no matter where it is, because in my opinion, that's where a lot of the pure talent is. That's where it's still fun, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's definitely just where it's bred.
Right. Absolutely. So, of course, you say you got 7, 8 songs, got a couple shows coming up. Recording, is that something that's going to be happening soon? Because I happen to know a guy that has a radio show, just saying.
Well, we're working on it. Our drummer, Barron, he's kind of been the PR guy, I guess I'll say, with talking to guys that he knows who record and guys who are promoters and whatnot. So he'll hit me up and say, because he was asking me about doing some studio recording in the fall, and I think that's plenty of time to get new songs just as ready as they can be.
Right on. And that's about the ideal time to do the recording and stuff like that, in my opinion, as well, because coming into wintertime, downtime, things like that, and then come next year you can have everything ready to rock right there, ready to go.
Yeah, we're trying to line up a lot of shows for this summer just to get people out and to get the word out. Right
on. Contact information. Let's talk about that. All things social media. Where can we find anything involving Bottomless Grail?
You can definitely find it on Facebook. We're working on setting up a SoundCloud and a Bandcamp at the moment. We kind of had just come back together a few months ago to do this, and it's still great as it's ever been. So we're all kind of getting the start up on the social media buzz and everything. And we think that these opportunities here at Lakeside Tavern and at the Canal Club coming up are going to be great opportunities for that.
Absolutely. If you have you ever played Canal Club before?
Oh yeah,
okay.
We played there times, and we've had a lot of great gigs there. They've been real good to us. Right
on. I personally love the Canal Club. That's a great little venue to do some shows, man. This has all been great. Once again, talking to Sawyer from Bottomless Grail. Kick Cancer for Kids Day 2 happening Saturday, June 17th, Richmond, Virginia at the Lakeside Tavern. Sawyer, I want to thank you once again. And once you guys have new music, have it all recorded, definitely hit me up. We're going to put it out there for you.
Oh, we definitely will, John. Thank you for having us on.
Oh, not a problem at all. ECMC Takeover, Big Dirty here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, get your fix on rockaddictradio.com.